Zach, how was your snow day?
My remote learning day, it was awesome.
It's just not the same anymore. Roll the intro.
Seniors, we know you're feeling gypped this year.
But don't worry, Gina talked to some senior parents about some upcoming surprises for us.
As we reach the final stretch of the school year, senior parents Jackie Larson, Jenny Kittle, and Julie Brum have teamed up with the Booster Club and the school to make sure we have the best end to our 4 years possible.
We have a lot of activities and gifts planned for the senior class. We're going to try and do one thing every month.
There are a lot of surprises that are coming, and there have already been a few things that have already been put into place, like the banner, the yard signs, and hot chocolate bombs, and it's just a lot of ways to celebrate the senior class.
We had a banner made from Impressions Count in Antioch, and it's hanging on the football field fence facing Grass Lake Road. We've also purchased yard signs for all the seniors, and then we're also working on some hot chocolate bombs and mugs that we will hand out each week in February for each of groups A, B, and C.
There is a banner that is across the football field fencing, which is really cool, especially with the snow right now. It's kind of like a little base to spotlight it. And then the yard signs have gone out, and there's some hot chocolate bombs that are going out for each of the groups A, B, and C, and then it's more to come.
2G Shirts also designed senior t-shirts and hoodies that were custom made just for us, and they were hand delivered last week. Also, make sure you're on the lookout for the new Snapchat filter that changes each month until graduation.
We're thinking about doing a scavenger hunt and having the students form teams, and we will have prizes for the top teams. We're also trying to come up with an idea for March and April, and we're also going to end with our senior car parade that they also did last year for the 2020 class.
It is parent run. The administration from Lakes has been overwhelmingly positive, and the parents in the community have been very positive as well.
On behalf of the senior class, we want to give a huge thank you to the dedicated parents and admin that helped to make sure we have a great end to our year. If you would like to make a donation to the senior class fund, you can do so via the PayPal link found on the senior parent Facebook page and in the email. Any questions can be emailed directly to lakes2021seniors@gmail.com. With Eagle Eye News, I'm Gina Brum.
As February comes to a draw, we wanted to shed some light on the importance of Black History Month.
History Month is an annual celebration of achievements made by African Americans. It started in 1976, and since then, every U.S. president has designated February as Black History Month. Since February is almost over, we asked some students what Black History Month means to them.
Black History Month to me is just a time where African Americans can be celebrated, and I feel like a lot of times people see that and think that, oh, why do they have to have a whole month? But really it's just, acknowledge that, there are great African Americans that have done a lot for the country.
To me, Black History Month means the celebration of Black figures, Black history, making Black history more aware, because there's countless people that I still talk to today. Like, people are learning every day, and I think this is a great month for people to learn. But people should be learning every month, but since everybody's focusing on Black history this month, like, there have been countless people who didn't know that it wasn't like it was 50 years ago when people were like, schools were still segregated and stuff. They're like, really? Like, yes. So I think it's a learning experience for all and a building experience.
We also asked what can be done in school to help learn about Black history.
I do like how the social studies, how they have the bulletin board. I think that's really unique. And my probability teacher, he does a quote, a Black History Month fact before class every day. I think that's really good. So just little things like that will really, bring more awareness.
In a history class, the main history that we are taught is white history, and then if you hear about any other people of color in their history, it always has to do with, all going along with the white history. So anything that we learn about other people of color or immigrants always has to be backed up by white history.
And finally, I asked who they look up to during Black History Month.
So of course we have Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Langston Hughes, Maya Angelou. Yeah, that's really all I got right now.
Past or present? Okay. So you have the OGs, you have Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, all them. But recently, I would actually say, I couldn't give you like a direct name, but there are like more and more organizations of kids like our age. They're like up and coming, still fighting for the social injustices. But recently, I would say Colin Kaepernick, Serena Williams, and Simone Biles, like them who've just been setting great examples as Black people. So like there's always somebody to look up to, there's always somebody to learn about, and those are just a few examples. Obviously, there's so many more.
With the end of February comes the end of Black History Month. Just because it's over doesn't mean the celebration has to stop. This has been Ariana Michaelis signing out with Eagle Eye News.
Eagles, I know you've been missing the 5 Essentials so dearly, so this week I'm back to save the episode.
Okay, enough. Here's CJ with the 5 Essentials.
Hi, my name is CJ Kaufman, and these are my 5 essential items. Item number 1, Reese's Cups. I need these Reese's Cups every day because I may or may not have an addiction to them. You know, if I don't have them one day, I might get a little cranky. It's like Snickers, you know, hangry, but I don't like Snickers. Next up on my list is my whistle. This is my second item. I use this whistle for work every day. At work, I teach kids how to play sports. I use this a lot based on the class, especially when you get a couple bad kids fill up. And this is the same whistle I've had for the 2 years I've been working at that job at 5 Star Sports. Check us out. All right, these are my pills. I actually have arthritis. I'm 18 now, and I have the body of an 80-year-old man, and without these, I would have brittle bones, and my joints would just be awful. These make it possible for me every day to go out and be a normal teenager. My mom also likes to put vitamins in it, like fish oil, vitamin B. Freshman year, I got really sick, and I ended up missing like 2 months my freshman year. Second semester, and I was in the hospital for a while. We don't have to go too into detail there, but I'm back, I'm better than ever, and I feel great, and it's all thanks to these pills. Next up, I don't know if we can fit this in here. Oh God. All right, but this is my hockey stick from last year. I play hockey for Lakers. I just kept it, and I also kind of broke it at the end of the year. But last year was a really fun hockey year, great teammates. I had one of the best years of my life, and I kept this hockey stick just as kind of like a memorial for last year and how great of a year it was. So this is the stick I use during every hockey game, every varsity hockey game. I did not play JV. But yeah, so this year we're looking to be even better, and I had to get a new one because this one is broken. All right, this is my 5th essential item. Ellie Sue Hawk, Sue Ellen's daughter. She's the greatest thing that ever happened to me. She's my absolute best friend. Okay. She wipes my tears when I cry. We go on long walks together. She's really just my other half. Oh my gosh, you are just so gorgeous. Oh yeah. But I do not know what I'd do without her, and you know, you save the best for last, so this is my last essential item.
Before the episode comes to a close, check out some events that happen around the school this week.
That's it for this week, Eagles. Be sure to look out for a Royal Rush update coming later this week.
Soar to the top, soar right up to the top, and have a great weekend, Eagles.
Now how backpack rap is that?